looking down upon the boys, triggering stress, no. Y'all told me to wake up, and cause I did the pain, I rest down. Cause you're like makeup, the fade of the type jet. Looked up to the sky, look wide, does it feel like most two-faced?
Okay, baby. It's the team, it's the quest, it's the solo, it's the best guy you ever know, though, in this MMO, yo. Guys, this is version 3 time. I know you've all been waiting for version 3 time. I feel like this is finally when we wet our feet, wet our tails. So when shit gets real, like I've been constantly saying before. When the bosses will give us trouble, when the game will fight back, if you will. So I hope you're all excited. I hope you're all ready. I'll start to do more challenge runs as well. We're going to start to do more of the alliance battles, the side missions. We're going to complete a lot more of those. But this is where my skill in beating the game by myself will come into play. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope we're going to have a good one here. I mean, I know we're gonna have one, but I hope I hope it'll be easy-ish. To start the quest off, we are celebrating because version 2 was hard, very difficult. I myself very stressed out the entire time. So we're having a party with all of the royalty from version 1 as well. I mean, we did kind of save the world from all the dark mist and that shit. So all the version 1 kings and royalty. We're gonna meet a couple of new people. We'll have in Lucina there. We'll have the king. And yeah, it's gonna be a party on the ship. It's gonna be nice. So I hope you guys enjoy these first couple cutscenes. I know you've enjoyed the intro. Um, that I'm not sure what I've made yet. And let me introduce our little cosplays here. We have been doing the Sage quest in the background, so that's when I sort of started this one. We're going with the Earthbound series. So as you see here, we have this is supposed to be Anna from the first game. This is your first, your second, I think. Third? I don't know. But it was a party member in that game. And I went ahead with Anna, and then my main character is Pooh. And the one that we started with, KU, is Kumatora from Mother 3. So we'll do a couple remixes in that area. It'll be good times. Over here, story-wise, this is a new guy, Shinon, you know what I'm saying? And they're gifting Ann Lucina the pendant because, she just deserves it all. It's sort of like our wonderful man Kendrick, the hero of the story. You got to give them their due flowers. So, of course, got to give her that. That's going to come into play later. That is actually a very important pendant, right? So yeah, here we are at the Festival of Six Races. What we're gonna do is just hold the party. I'm not gonna spoil what the tragedy is, but tragedy will strike. Of course. I mean, what are we gonna do? Version 3, guys? We're just gonna party the whole time? No. Tragedy will strike, and then what's gonna happen here, guys, is we're gonna actually explore, or we're gonna do guided quest for all 5 of the continents, which is pretty cool. We start out with Veronard, and we go to Duaka, over to Eltona. Um, yeah, and then I think it's just Ogreed, right? I think that's it. So, did I miss one? Oh, Puku. Yeah, I don't think you do Puku, or you might. I don't know. I forget, but I know it ends in Ogreed. We're gonna be doing a little bit of Veronard here. Maybe not in this episode, but I definitely have it recorded for this session. So. It is also a very good guiding quest for all of them. I feel like this is really what fleshes out these characters and gets you attached to them, because it's not like the stories from the first one were horrible, but pretty bare bones, especially for some places like Veronard. I just wanted more from him. Veronard fleshes this out very, very well in this third one. I feel like there's no extra Puku. Because the stories were already really good, honestly. I feel like that's why. But that could just be me. I feel like Duaka really needed the boost for story content, just because the characters in that one were so good, and it's you want to see them interact more. Also, I feel like there really wasn't a lot of closure in there, and this one sort of gives you a lot more for as far as like talking to the kings and royalty and stuff like that. All right. So what am I talking about today? We did enough story spoilers, quote unquote. Um, I really don't know what to yap about. I already did another yap sesh today, but I've been kind of going ham in it. I've been just feeling like talking more. I've been feeling like giving more of my heart, more of my soul, just because of goals we're going towards now. As you guys may know, well, of course you do know. We defeated Masturbation Gora, so I'll give a little update on how that's going. It's going terrible. Life is so boring. Yeah, it's very hard, but just knowing the act that I'm moving in that direction, is good. But yeah, it's extremely hard to keep my promises to myself, and even when I don't, I still feel okay about myself and okay about the fact that we're moving towards an area where I will be fine with myself. And I do feel like that just comes with more connection because the sage episode is where I figured out that just being sexually visible is what I really need. So I've been honestly reaching out more. Just talking to people when I feel these like urges of being unseen, I suppose. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm not like reaching out to Goon. I'm just like saying hi to people. 'Cause apparently that's important. Apparently people like it when you say hi to them like regularly, which I don't believe because I hate that. See, that's the thing. I've said this before, but like the whole act of coming home from work and immediately talking to someone else sounds fucking dreadful to me. Sounds draining. Sounds awful. Like I just got back from work, interacting constantly, and I have to go like shed myself for someone else. But see, that's the thing. It's like the vulnerability. I just haven't been in that area yet. So I can't imagine, like this person could be my safe space. And it could just be as easy and simple as talking to this mic. But just because I haven't experienced anything like that makes it seem so foreign. And I do believe these partnerships and these strong bonds in the Black community is what we truly need. But it's just not beneficial this day and age. This economy, it ain't beneficial. You there are too many weak spots in the man, and a lot of us are scared. I'm not trying to be on the street again. I don't like living in my car. I can do it, but I don't like it. And that's the thing. We are more safety attuned to nowadays. I feel like just quite annoying, quite sad, but I suppose it is what it is. We're entering the party now in my best dressed outfit, as you can clearly see here. I'm gonna woo all the girls with this one. See, you guys don't know. I'm a style expert. A lot of motherfuckers just don't understand how to put it on. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, look at that plump ass. That eggplant. They call me Mr. Egg. Okay, I'm gonna stop. God, I don't even know what I was talking about before. But yeah, strong bonds. Strong bonds between you and that eggplant ass are what's really gonna shape you, because that is so beneficial. I realize like coming home and just unpacking everything mentally really helps me, and I'm just imagining like what if I connected that with another person or another entity. Like right now it's just kind of me and God. But yeah, someone who's truly there for you in your corner could transform things. It's the problem is a lot of people jump into things too fast or hold way too much fucking space or worse, they jump into someone else's space. The thing is, guys, we just have to work on our delayed gratification and our holding off, which is why I feel like this is like the truly defeating masturbation gore is going to be so fruitful for me because that is inherently delayed gratification, of course. But you really don't have to do a lot. You just have to make it known that you are attracted and you want to fuck the shit out of them. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. I feel like it's fairly easy. And then once you do that, you basically just set them free. Like, go away, fly off, you disturbing bitch, and you work on yourself. And eventually, you know what they're gonna do? They're going to literally be starving for a conversation with you, drowning, dripping. And you probably will be too. Let's be real, you know? If you really wanted to engage with him and you haven't, yeah, we'll die. We're both gonna be, you know, itching to do that. But see, the guys don't have the restraint. We have like zero self-control nowadays. So nobody ever gets to that point. And then we're all wondering why she's treating you like shit. Or you're treating him like shit. Or he's treating you, you know, like, because we get tired of people. Like, I don't understand why this is such a foreign concept that, you know, eventually you're just gonna fucking get sick of everyone in your life. Because imagine this, like all the people that you aren't sick of in your life, are they new-ish? Okay. And then all the people that you are sick of in your life, are they old-ish? You know, have they been in there for a minute? Okay. I'm just saying, in general. Good majority, huh? Sure. But, yeah. I feel like that's why a lot of us are touch-starved, because we either go too far in one or the other direction. There's no balance, you know? There's no balance. Nobody wants to just intrinsically take care of themselves and, you know, structurally have a 2-week check-in or something, you know? I always have to be the quote-unquote weirdo that wants to set up parameters like this because I'm the autistic, serious individual who can only follow directions. I mean, that's really... I'm kind of a fucking idiot. But you give me directions and I can do it. You know, if I feel like that's, you know, that's a good reason to do that, yeah, I'll do that, you know? So, we gotta boogie down a little bit before we get the tragedy going on. This is a good party. But yeah, the thing is, guys, if you just delay all that gratification, because honestly, you don't realize you get dopamine just from talking to an attractive woman. That I'm not even fucking joking. Just from literally being in their presence will give you far more dopamine than we really need. Honestly, back in the day, guys, we saw like one beautiful porcupine like every 4 months. And that was probably too much. But it's there, and I don't recommend not looking at it. You know, like you're gonna be the weird one out if you don't look at it in this day and age. But I do recommend having some sort of self-control, having some sort of limits. You know, we think freedom is great, but you really don't want freedom. You want the freedom to choose your perimeters and move within that. You want the freedom to restrict yourself. You want the freedom to become your own slave. Because everyone's a slave to something, but when you don't choose your slave master, it sounds pretty bad. You know, all girls want to be dominated. All girls want to be, you know, raped and pillaged. But they want to choose who does it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like if LeBron James came in here and raped your fucking girlfriend, it wouldn't be rape. It's LeBron James. It wouldn't be rape, dog. But at the same time, the girl actually doesn't like LeBron James. You know, then we'll get like a different celebrity, you know, whatever. It's the thing. They just have to choose who they want it by. And also there's a lot of situational factors that go into that. That's why I really don't like preaching rhetorics like that in general, because it can definitely be misconstrued. Situationally. But the thing is, guys, the truth is so malleable nowadays, just because of how many parameters and variables there are. It's all internet age and how everyone can pull out a camera. So remember, your nature is your nature. Your personality is your personality. Let it be known what you want in this world. If it isn't Ann Lucina, you're a regular guy. You know, no worries. That is a regular want. And regular wants require regular solutions. You know what the regular solution is? Just let it be known that you're walking that path. Like, hey, man, let me shoot my shot. And if it don't work, okay, back the fuck up. Yeah, man. And honestly, I'm not even about the shooting the shot thing. Maybe that's why I always get quote unquote sexually attacked out of nowhere. Because I don't want to inherently. I feel like I'm sexually fucked because I really do have a lot more fun gooning than having sex. Way more fun. Because I've noticed that it's easier to put like my purpose into it while I goon, rather than putting my purpose as a person into coitus, because I haven't found like a person that I actually like love to give that to, you know. And when I find the person that I love, and then you know, of course, back in my past state, you know, we did chase, and we all know what chasing leads to. If you chase something, it's gonna run away from you. It's gonna run away from you. If you've ever been around a cat, you know this all too well. If you want to catch your cat, you know, you gotta chill out and just be like, hey, come over here. And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna look this way then. And then they'll be like, oh, Cody's not looking at me. Cody's not looking at me, but he wants me to come over here. I'm gonna move a little closer. And you're still out looking at him. You know, that's the thing though. And it's really annoying to me to like actually have to do that. So shooting is completely out of the realm for me because of that. It's just like it's not even the rejection thing. It's more of the humiliation ritual. You know, it's like getting a new job. And I'm not for it. I'm not for it. Mm-mm. Not mature enough. Not mature enough in myself, man. So yeah, that's why I just let it be known. You know, I am. I would. But will I? No. No investment. And a lot of guys get mad at me because the investment is there for them already. And it's harder there for them already because I'm actually there in myself and I don't want to. Oh, you know, it's funny. But it's just a thing, man. You know, when the water comes, we are in the woman's world. So when the water comes, there's really not much you can do to stop it. You know, especially if you're a hot-blooded man. So you just gotta ride the wave. Just gotta ride the wave, whatever wave that is. Whatever wave that is. Like honestly, fuck this market though. Honestly, fuck this dating market. It don't make no sense to me. It really don't, because you can do a lot of things, but it can all just come crashing down. I feel like everybody's got a price and an anxiety limit, you know? Yeah. And you're really not like. There's so much we can do, right? Traction wise, you know, stuff. You're really not gonna change your personality. Like, there's no way I'm gonna change out of the simp instincts that I have. My simp instincts. You know, I feel like whenever I fall into another relationship or place where I want to chase again, I'm just gonna do the same thing because you know you can't really change your personality or how you love. Like when I fall deep into that, I just gotta go. You know, I just gotta follow the heart. You got to. And you're not gonna change that nature. Like there's a certain extent of your personality that you're gonna be able to maybe alter, and I don't know, maybe this may be a lot different for girls. Now, those things are crazy shapeshifters. But I feel like eventually, even for girls, um, the nature's just gonna come back. So you know, a lot of the guys that have all these quote unquote feminine, unattractive states or whatever, they're just kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked unless you work on your attractiveness. And even if you do, you're still just going to get left in the dust somewhere along the way. You know, just don't invest in that. You know, don't invest in all that disappointment. And invest in something more solid, something more mathematicious. A lot of people have to like to, you know, cope and act like the dating is a business and, you know, put the logic and numbers in there. And it's like, yes, I went on 4 dates this week, and that means I can get the 4, the 5, 6, 7, and I'm talking to the 8 girls. And I'm just so fucking pathetic, man. I just can't stand the shit. Like, it is not that serious. Just fucking goon away. But, you know, we're even trying to get away from the goon. Like, I feel like detaching from lust, it's gonna make me better at Dragon Quest. So that's my main goal here. So my main quest here. We gotta get Ann Lucina back too. That was pretty bad that you know, at least my brother stole her though. So you know, it's fine. He knows what he's doing. You know, he'll keep her safe. I assure you. But yeah, that's about it for today. We did the party, the quest. You can see we got some new characters here, and our brother has an interesting outfit as well. We will be seeing more and more of these people. I love the hooded figures in Dragon Quest. You know, it's like, who is that? Oh my gosh, there's so many hooded figures. But yeah, it's exciting things happening in the story. Exciting things. Oh wait, I forgot there's still like one more. Yeah, there's still like a little bit more cutscene. So we finish off the start of version 3. And I forgot I'm still in my costume. So yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. We just met this guy, and he's like, "Yes, I'm here to protect you." And then for that reason, I was very suspicious of him early on. I thought he was an evil guy, you know. But I will assure you, he is good. He is good. We do like Xion. He's a good character. He actually knows a lot too. So it's kind of one of the lore characters, kind of like the Sage. So he's the one we'll be consulting throughout most of this version as far as lore goes. Um, it's going to be helping us throughout when we get to our version 3 areas. We're going to have 5 different worlds that we're going to, which is really cool. And yeah, I love that the new versions, at least this new version, you can just warp there, but the new versions after 3, they all have their different warp stones where you can actually warp inside. But once we get further on in the game, that won't be too much of a problem. It's just kind of funny that I feel like lore-wise, these areas should probably require a different warp stone, just like the other ones, but version 3 was still early on. I feel like this is kind of when the gameplay peaked for Dragon Quest, especially. So, you can see here we unlock the alchemy pot. Yes, yes, yes. And there's some new classes that get unlocked this version as well. Believe we unlock the fortune teller. I think it's a dancer in this version. Very amazing, very amazing. Couple of new mounts and whatnot. I think they had billboard covers in this one, first time as well. Yeah, see, look, there's the dancer class. We'll do those quests as well, and I'll do a little bit of fortune teller because they have a good class skill that transfers over. Yeah, I think those are the 2 new main classes that got unlocked this version. We are doing a Sage, Mage, and Dragon Master setup along with my healing monster this version because I want something difficult, personally. I know this version is already going to be difficult, but I feel like having a full magic team would be kind of hard to succeed in. I know the Dragon Mage is kind of an overpowered class, but I wanted to do Sage and Mage with the Dragon Mage. Not only for the Earthbound congruency, but also I feel like just having the full Sage trio together really gives you a perspective on the differences between the classes. The Sage is a okay healer, but it's definitely the spongiest of the 3, so I like that class the least, actually. All right, so version 3 is starting out brisk and beautiful. I hope we're all ready to rock some realms, rock the realms. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Everybody have a good whatever day I upload this on. Peace to you, brother. Breathe in and breathe out. Achieve then, achieve doubt. Remember to subscribe, that's important. Give a like if you want to as well. Don't be depressed. And I'll see you next time.